Whether customers here or whatever happens, at the same time too, I mean, you don't want people to get the wrong impression of you. You know what I mean? And it's like, I think that's the whole key is what I was trying to say. It's like, it's cool to show like what we did and where we're from, but it's more about what we're doing now. I mean, the past is bravado. I mean, you gotta understand that.
If you've got what it takes.
So what? You did something in the past. Does that really make you who you are now? I mean, it's more about what we're doing now, who we are now. I mean, that's the most important thing. Right now, I'm an assistant manager, you're a security guard. That's the reality. In the past is the past. So let's move forward, be a strong team.
Of course.
Whatever happened there, it's not a big deal,
Okay. Am I allowed to talk now?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
am I allowed to talk without you retorting now? Okay. My whole thing, I understand. One thing about me is, Paul, is, first of all, I don't hold no grudges.
Right.
Second of all, I don't live my past. Only thing I was trying to explain was I understand how his thought process is because I've been there in that thought process of being in the industry. That's the only thing I said, and I understand why he said he hate the police. And I was like, okay, but at the same time, I really don't, because the fact is, anything outside of you, why do you care about it? That's my point. My point is, where I came from and where I am at right now, I got my associate's degree, finna go get my bachelor's. So the thing is, I came so far with that. That's what I'm saying. I come far away from even the thought process.
And I love hearing about that.
Yeah, my thought process is totally different. I don't think I value life. That's why I say I value life to the utmost. And that's why I say I value life so much that I refuse to die. That's why I'm saying. I refuse to let someone outside God take my life. That meaning that I'm not going to put myself in a situation. Like I don't go to places, I don't go to environments that I know for a fact that's going to be harmful for me. Because I know for a fact that, I can get killed at a gas station. I can get shot anywhere. But my thing is, I don't even think like that. Because the fact is, I know I have work to do. Because I took so much away that I know what I'm going to do. I'm giving back. This is my job. So when I see things like that, that's what I'm like, I want to get that feeling away from the people that look like me, because the fact is, they so, I ain't talking about just the color, I'm talking about people that's from the hood, that's been looking over their shoulder constantly. Because at the end of the day because you have to look at it like this. I don't never pull a race car. I don't never do that. I can't do it. But I have to see the reality of it. The reality of it is if you from the hood and a black dude from the hood, and both of y'all come up, both of y'all get jobs, you're going to be looked at differently regardless of what. It's because, and that's my thing is to get, even though it's gonna be like that, regardless of what, because everybody's not like that. But I want to get the dudes prepared that's coming out of prison, thinking that as soon as somebody tell them no, that it means no forever. These dudes, and that's what they keep them in the system. They go back to selling drugs, and I'm like, why? Why would you have to keep repeating the exact same thing, which is insanity? So now,
so for every person is different.
Yeah,
their own journey. They may take them all their life. They may never get there.
And that's my point is if I put it out there and show people like, listen, it's a difference. It's a difference than somebody telling you, hey, you can do this, you can do this. It's like people saying, like, when they tell you, oh, you can get a loan. Oh, anybody can get a loan.
I didn't say
But
that you didn't ask
until you see a person get a loan like you can't get a loan. So my point is, like, when the thought process, he already followed. But for him to still be thinking like that, you still try. So, and that's why, my thing is, that's why I was like,
Keep the conversation.
Oh, yeah.
Once it gets to that intensity point, we both got to step back and say, okay, whatever's happening, we're not understanding each other. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, see, no, I was not arguing. Yeah.
I mean, especially for in the store.
Yeah, but I don't, but see, I
You know better.
don't argue though. That's what, you might take it as argument. I'm not arguing. I don't think I was just,
You're a gay Cadillac.
No, I talk. You know, my voice. I just try to talk. No, but because I talk loud. I talk loud to my kids. So I don't know why.
You know, I mean.
I think it's because I play music so loud in my damn ears.
Well, also, dude, I mean, you've been in intense situations, you know.
No, but I'm always kind of. I mean, it's. I don't.
You see what I mean? It's just like.
I don't. I mean, it's because it doesn't even rub that. It doesn't want. Even the racism, it don't rub me the wrong way, man. It doesn't. My thing is I rather show up. I rather give you understanding.
I grew up in a racist neighborhood that didn't like white people, so there you go.
Oh, I'm not talking about, and I understand. I mean, I'm talking.
They picked me out because I was white and tried to jump me.
Oh man, shit, you know that I know white dudes like that in my neighborhood. They took ass. I know white dudes that beat niggas up all their life.
Oh, I got jumped into my hood. I
got them. My best friends, Richie and Steve Jerome, they whooped every nigga they ever touched.
Well, I mean, I was a cop when I was young.
That's because their father was a boxer too, though.
You know,
but
they're gonna beat my ass or gonna fight back.
No, because it's a difference. Now with that, there's a big difference. Like when you got.
Oh yeah, when I went to school, I had 1 out of 3 white kids out of 1,000 kids.
And I was a kid.
And I was coming in an all blue Dickie suit.
You know, my cousins them told me that because my cousin was racist.
Okay.
So I'm like, now I told you, now I tell you, I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth, right? My cousin now, like this, part of my cousins was like, these were the poor of my cousins. Now I had toys. I was spoiled. I had G.I. Joe. I'm talking about every type of toy you could. I had, so I'm playing with people that have these same type of toys. Todd and David Stott. I had plenty of white friends. Todd and David Stott, Chad Fields, Chad Kruger, Chad Jackson, Shannon. That's crazy. I had 3 Chads. They was all my friends, right? But anyways, I'm talking about a fleet of friends. So one day, I'm going over. I think I had Castle Grave Skull. I was walking down the street with it. I'm going down, and I had some He-Man dolls. I'm going to my cousin Maurice and Mario. God rest my cousin. So he was like, "Where you finna go?" I said, "I'm finna go over Todd and David house." He was like, "Man, how you gonna go over there? Ain't you racist?" And I'm like, "It's like," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm racist." It was like, "You can't play with white people." I'm like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "Hold on." I'm like, "You niggas ain't got no toys." I said, I had to weigh my options. Right? So what I did, I had to cut them off. I was like, you know what?
At least you have some diversity. I did the same thing. My first girlfriend was black.
Shit, I'm mixed. Got no other choice but me. That's why I never got my grandmother to live. My grandmother's not racist. She's just like,
Tom Brady's connection with Gronkowski isn't clicking as consistently as it has in years past. And when Brady was asked why on Friday, he paused.
Yeah, they told me they was like,
took a deep breath and said,
"Oh,
I don't know.
You can't play with them." I'm like, "Y'all ain't got no toys."
Up to his capabilities. Gronkowski, no surprise, is keeping his sense of humor.
What's
I
that?
asked him how much.
I'm like, "Y'all ain't got no damn toys." How the hell am I play with y'all?
And the screen is a gelato or